if it's all just about aquarium, but check it out. Like I said, it's number 3 attempt, so this is it. They're kind of long, so I wasn't sure, if I can cut anything out. But then I realized that, they're long for a reason. So, talking about myself, and there's a lot to talk about. As you guys know, obviously I have an aquarium hobby. That's something you guys obviously know. One of my favorite fish are probably angelfish or discus or guppies, one of the 3. So, let me talk about the stuff you guys don't know. I am brown. You might not be able to tell, but I am Mexican. I have a really white complexion. I was not born in the United States. I was brought here as a baby. I've lived here my whole life, so I do consider myself an American. Let's see. In high school, I was an athlete. I kind of played a couple sports here and there. I was alright. Nothing special. A lot of ums today. It's not good. Let's see. My favorite color, I don't have one. I do art. I do like to draw and paint in my free time. I am kind of messy, but I think that's a typical kind of guy thing. We're kind of dirty, messy. But I'm not dirty in any other aspect. I like to shower, and I'm definitely clean. I have a family. I think most people do. Maybe not everybody, but most people do. I have an older sister. Well, she's younger, but I have 2 sisters. One's obviously the older of the younger one, and she's 21, I'm gonna say. She's kind of like the ugly duckling of the family. She's into like punk stuff and emo crap. She's kind of weird. I have a 12-year-old sister. She's just like your regular 12-year-old sister, kind of bitchy. I have a little brother. He's 3 now, pretty big. He's been in a couple videos. Obviously, I have a mom. I have a stepdad, which I consider my dad. He's been there forever. I used to have a dog. If I didn't have fish, I would have a dog. If I had time, I'd have a dog. If I had to guess the money for it, I'd have a dog. Let's see. I drive a Nissan Xterra, 4-wheel drive. My first job was construction. Let's see. I would consider myself frugal, but not stupid frugal. And what I mean by that is there's people that go to the extent to save tons and tons of money where like they're crazy about it. Like I've seen like on TV where these people like go around and like, I'll take this one light bulb and screw it in, but I'm not gonna turn on the light in every room or whatever. I don't know. It's weird stuff. I've seen a TV show about it. I obviously watch TV and movies. One of my favorite TV shows is Walking Dead. Hands down, one of my favorite shows. It's awesome. I like other TV shows, but not a whole lot of them. Parks and Recs. I'm a Netflixer, so The Office. Basically anything cool on Netflix I'll watch. Orange is the New Black was a pretty good one. House of Cards, I just got started. It was like season 2. Amazing. I was just like, wow, this is awesome. I am a fat kid at heart. I don't work out as much as I would like to. Not that I don't have time. I'm just been lazy. So, I do like snacks. My favorite food, if it's junk food, it would be like stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. One of my favorites. Pecan pie. Like pecan pie. I like anything, actually. I'm kind of a fat kid. I really like food. What else? I guess I could talk about my goals, dreams, and aspirations. My goal in life is, to be able to change the world. And I know that sounds kind of funny in a way, but it's not. For me, to be able to change the world, it's something as simple as maybe even making someone smile one day. And that can change the world completely. And what I mean by that is, you can literally be nice to somebody, and that made their day enough where they didn't commit suicide or something crazy. I know it seems kind of out there and crazy, but it is possible. So that is my goal in, life. And obviously to become a better person every day. Other things about me. I like Xbox, PlayStation. I'm a gamer. I used to be a huge gamer. My favorite game was Gears of War. I don't really play Xbox anymore. Just don't have the time for it, I guess. Currently unemployed. I had a job at Express, and it was a seasonal job, and my hours got cut like crazy. They asked me if I wanted to stay, which was kind of weird, because I was going to move to American Eagle, which would have been not a full-time job, but it would have been a part-time job. But my boss told me that she wanted me to stay, which was kind of weird. No. That's a whole story within itself. I was working third shift for a cleaning company, and they started me off at $10 an hour, which is pretty good, you know. And it was only 4 hours, so it was and it was 8 hours, so like 4-hour shifts or whatever. So it was Fridays and Saturdays, which kind of sucked because, you know, I had to go in there at like 1:30 in the morning. I didn't get to leave till like 4:30 or whatever it was. I think it was. I'm not sure. And what sucked about it was, you know, my boss asked me if I wanted to do lobbies, and, you know, I'd never done any of that kind of work or whatever. So, you know, this is just a story. I like to ramble. I like to tell stories too. I should be a storyteller. So I went ahead and, you know, said, yeah, sure, why not? And she's like, well, it's $55, and once you're done, you're done. So I thought, you know, it'd be about the equivalent of what I was doing in the hallways. Wrong. So I tried it out, and I was barely making minimum wage or making minimum wage, and I told my boss, I'm like, I'm not doing this. Like, this is stupid. Third shift, she should make more than minimum wage. So, let's see, I don't know, maybe people are curious about my religious status or anything like that. I don't know if you guys are or not. I was raised Catholic. I'm not Catholic. I don't believe in a man telling me I'm cured of my sins or anything like that, so I hope somebody's not pissed off now. I probably lost 10,000 subscribers like that or something, or all my subscribers. I do believe in something. I'm not really sure what. You know, I'm still finding it, I guess. I was baptized. Let's see. You know, I guess maybe politically, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a liberal. I'm not a Tea Partier. I'm a common senser. Would say more of a constitutionalist to a degree, you know. And what I mean by that is, you know, I believe some of the Constitution, you know, roots of it, I believe should still be, you know, in America. But some things I think are kind of like the Bible. You know, you shouldn't stone people. You shouldn't kill people, I guess. You know, certain things I don't believe, you know, should still be around. But, you know, that's my opinion. I'm not a fan of lobbyists. You know, I don't believe our country should be bought out. Granted, it already is. I don't know. I guess I feel like I'm a typical normal person. I like to go out, have fun. You know, I'm 25. I'm a little bit more older now. Not really. I still act like a kid all the time. You know, what guy doesn't like to play video games? What guy, I mean, let's not pretend here, doesn't like watching superhero movies, because I do. You know, who doesn't like to have fun? So, I mean, that's really what it comes down to. I like to have fun. I like going to the lake. I like taking trips. I like experiencing new things. So, you know, this is probably the shortest video I've made. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, if you guys are more interested in my personal life, feel free to ask, and I'll go ahead and talk about it. I'll make videos about it if that's something you guys are interested in. You know, my big goal this year is to get back in college. So, finish off something I started. So, you know, I like making videos not for people, and I think that's what's funny is people think I make them for you guys, but I actually make them for myself because I like to go back and watch them and see where I was in my life, and it's kind of a good reference point to see where I am. And last year I was not in a good place in my life. This year I'm in a really good place in my life, and it's just nice to see that. So, you know, like I said, check out LupDiesel's channel. I'm really happy for him. I'm really, really happy for him. You know, there's a lot of people I get on YouTube, make a couple videos, and then kind of stop, and he has a lot of great stuff going on in his channel. I kind of do shrimp. I dibby-dabble in it. Dabble-dibble. I don't know. It's one of those. Something like that. In it. So I'm still learning about it. And I would recommend his channel quite a bit. He has a lot of informative stuff that, excuse me, is really good to watch. I would really recommend it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go good luck with your contest, LupDiesel. Wish me luck on the contest also. And like always, peace out, homies.